Welcome to Thursday live painting. My faithful watchers here, faithful followers, thanks for tuning in. Hi Cedric, hi Lois, and Sheila. Awesome, yes, please tell me where you're watching from. It's good to know everyone's located. This painting will take about an hour, 45 to an hour. So I hope you enjoy watching me make this one. It's a 30 by 40-inch canvas. Had another special request come in, so I'm going to work on another field of flowers, and it's going to be a wildflower field. And I won't tell you much more other than that for now, because I want you to kind of enjoy watching the creation of it. So just doing the warm-up and getting my base coat down. Tag a friend, let them know you're watching. You can even start a watch party. I think you can do that too. You can invite people to watch what you're watching. Spread the word. Hope you're all having a good day so far. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, right? What did everybody do today? Today, we went into town. My grandmother, my only living grandparent, she lives in Sherwood Park, and we did a drive-by and stood out on the sidewalk and sang happy birthday. She's 103 years old, so that was kind of cool. I got good genes, right? So we sang happy birthday, and there were some kids there that played the bagpipes and played Happy Birthday. They played Amazing Grace. It's pretty cool. There was about 4 residents in our building that were celebrating birthdays this week. So we all went out there and sang with the family. That was fun. It's funny, birthday parties are much shorter these days. Either with the drive-by or the sidewalk singing. But it was nice to get out of the house and do that together. Okay, that first layer is down. Let that kind of sit for a minute. I'm still doing some testing on the time of day to do this at. Sunday I did one at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had probably the most people watching I've ever had, so that's cool. Thanks for watching, guys, and for tuning in. Thanks, Donna. Yeah, this is my base coat, Jenny. Hi, Mom. Big fan. So here we go with the yellow. That is down. Now, the tricky part about doing painting that I've already created and kind of trying to recreate is to kind of color match as close as possible. So it's going to take some figuring. I mix if I do a sky, I'll mix a bunch of blues to make the sky color. So I'm kind of deciding, I'm trying to figure out what color blues I use to make this piece that I'm recreating that I've done before. So I hope I'm successful here. I can kind of tell what I did, but there's only so many combinations of blues that I could do. So here we go. And it's just a matter of mixing pretty much on on the canvas. I grab all the colors till I kind of like what I see on my knife. And I kind of do a bit of a eyeball test. And you can keep moving it around. And the nice thing about wet on wet is I will drag some yellow color to the front of the paint, to the next layer of the painting. So, oh, excellent video quality today. Well, that's good to know because sometimes I have some issues with my quality of video. So, because we live in the country, I tried to call my internet provider to get some more, to boost my internet, but I can't get through right now. So we'll have to try again. I think I have about 4 different blues here that I'm mixing with a bit of green. It's just going to be moving the paint around till I like the color that I have. And I'm always sneaking in some of the white. Give it some good blending. I want some of that yellow to come through, but not a lot, just a little bit. So has anyone else had a birthday over the last month or so? And what did you do for it? How did you celebrate? Everybody's coming up with these creative, interesting ways to celebrate birthdays right now. We did one for my niece a few weeks ago. It was just a drive-by. We honked and sang happy birthday, and then we did a scavenger hunt around the city, which was pretty cool. So it took about a couple hours, and it was fun with the family driving around in the truck. And we had to take pictures of ourselves in front of all these different things, like if you see a lawn ornament with an animal on it, get a selfie with it. It had different clues about different things. Anyways, it was a fun birthday experience for her. She turned 12. Happy birthday, Lucy, if you're watching. Late birthday. And yeah, so my grandma turned 103 and we celebrated that today, which is a lot of fun. It's a bit tricky because she can't really hear, but she kind of nods and says, "That's good," to everything you say to her. So, hey, Grandma, guess what? I don't feel very good today. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know, she's funny. So she was born in 1917, my grandma. Yeah, I quite like the colors coming out here. So I think I got the right combination of blues that I was hoping to get. And again, when I do a painting, even if it's vertical, I try to balance. So I'll split it in thirds. So if I want to do mostly flowers, it'll be 2/3 flowers, 1/3 sky. But if I want to focus on the sky, it'll be 2/3 sky and 1/3 flowers. So this one's going to be concentrated flowers on 2/3 of the bottom part, and I'm going to have some flowers that kind of hop up this way too. So. This part is always a bit of a workout for me. I need a little more of that teal. I got turquoise. I've got teal. I've got, what is it called? Phthalo blue. And this, I got teal, turquoise, phthalo blue, and one more blue. I can't see the color name, but yeah, I got 4 blues. Oh, it's the azurite blue. And I don't know, I like the depth it gives, a little bit of visual interest when you're mixing so many blues to do sky. I don't know, it's probably, they probably tell you to do one color of blue in the sky, but you know the rules and then you break the rules. This is my thing. Find out what the rules are and then go break them. Make it yours. Okay, that is good. And we'll do, what do I want to do there? Mix that in over here. So I do a bit of mixing on the palette and a bit of mixing on, most of the mixing happens on the canvas. Oh, you started a flower painting today, Anne-Marie. Good for you. Yeah, Jenny, I know. She's 103, my grandma. Watching from Ontario with my mini artists, Kate says, 18-month-old's having a conversation back with you. Oh, so cute. Well, say hello from me, and I'm glad that your 18-month-old is enjoying watching. That's very cool. Babies like to watch paintings be made. I remember when my niece at one point was upset, and my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law, one of them had her, and she was crying, and they were trying to calm her down, and then they, in the bathroom, and then the baby, she was facing the painting, and when Lucy saw, one of the girls, I can't remember which one it was, but one of my nieces, when she saw the painting, when she was crying, she stopped crying, she just calmed right down and just looked up at the painting. So that's kind of neat how they can have, art can do that. This one's got a bit of a stormy sky again. Like maybe it just rained. The flowers are saying thank you for the rain. Has anyone started planting flowers yet? Technically they say wait till after May long weekend, but I did it a bit early this year. We'll see if they survive. I just planted seeds, so some stuff's starting to come up. So it's funny, nobody sees behind the scenes when you're setting up this live painting streaming thing. And oh my gosh, some days can be so stressful and last minute running around going, where's the cord for this? And where's the power bar for that? And we're acting like, you know, all stressed out. And then I gotta go off online here and be all calm. And oh my gosh, some days it's not easy. Jose's watching from Quebec. Amazing. My mom's watching. Oh, your mom's watching from Quebec. Amazing. That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so setup cannot always be a Zen experience. It can be stressful sometimes. That's okay. So now I'm just keep pushing the paint around. Lois, if you're still watching, I miss seeing you at the Fairmont. Is she still there? I think it was Lois I saw earlier. Yeah, I miss seeing you at the Fairmont. Although it is nice to have a break to be able to paint from home. I quite like it. Normally for me, a Thursday means I'm packing up my vehicle and loading up all my stuff, my easel, my canvas, my box of paints. And I'm loading into the Fairmont Hotel to live paint in the lounge there for the guests. It's a lot of work. I'm tired before I even start painting. So this is way easier. It's always set up and ready to go. I mean, I got to set up you know, my equipment and my lights and things like that. But as far as having to lug my supplies anywhere, and I don't have to drive anywhere, this is pretty nice. So you always want to know where your light is coming from. What direction is your light? And there should be light in a painting. And you create that by that first layer really helps. First layer of yellow, or maybe it's pink or light purple, or it doesn't have to happen, but I've quite enjoyed having that first layer down. And then I use a lot of white. Some art teachers say don't use white, never use black, and whatever. Don't do this, don't do that. As you can tell, I am not really one to listen to what people tell me to do. I like to do my own thing. Figure it out on my own. What do I want to do? How do I want to do it? That's me though. That's how I like to do my job. So now I'm going to add in my grass down below. It's mostly going to be covered up with flowers. It's going to be on flowers down below. But I do want to fill darker tones kind of in between the flowers. So it's just going to be some filling in here. So if you have a chance and you want to go back and look at my last live video I did on Sunday, I had the most amazing response. It was crazy. Most views and the most people reached. More than like 4,500 something people viewed it, and over 20,000 people had seen it somehow. So that was a big reach for me. So thank you everybody who it's really changed everything. So one of my favorite live painting stories, I was on a friend's Instagram live. We did a little interview this week, and she asked me, tell me a story of one of your favorites about when you were live painting, like what happened, how did the conversation go? So when I was painting at the Fairmont, it's a few years ago, I was painting outside on the patio, and this man comes up and he starts talking to me, and we talked for like 45 minutes, and then he's coming and going, and he goes to sit down, have a drink, comes back and talks to me, and we chatted some more. And at one point we started talking about, we talked about the art for a while, then we talked about music, and I said, oh, like, you know, what do you play? Oh, I play drums, and oh, my son's a drummer, and I play music too. And so we got talking about music for a while, and then finally I asked him, like, what brings you to Edmonton, and what are you doing in town? Oh, my band's playing at Rogers Place. Now, if you're not from Edmonton, Rogers Place is like our huge arena where all the big names perform. And he said, I'm playing at Rogers Place. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, oh, who do you play for? And he said, I'm playing for Def Leppard. I'm the drummer for Def Leppard. His name's Rick Allen. So the entire time I was talking to him, I had no idea who he was. And he was very, very, very kind and friendly to me, and he also paints. And anyway, so we became kind of good friends and could talk there. Thanks, Lori. It's kind of a funny story. So anyways, I asked him if I could take a picture with the painting, and so I got a little selfie with the two of us in it. And he was really nice. And so that's one of the famous people I've got to meet. And it's funny, I think he appreciated the fact that I didn't know who he was, and I didn't act all like fangirl on him. we just visited and talked, and it was really cool. He was very normal. He has one arm, by the way. He's a drummer with one arm. He was in an accident many years ago, probably 25 years ago. I did not know any of this. So yeah, if you scroll back a long time ago on my Instagram or my Facebook, I have a photo of us together. Maybe I'll post it here after I'm done my video. I can put it in the comments and you can see the picture of us later. So yeah, that's kind of fun. And the cool thing about that, the point of my story is when I'm live painting, it seems to open up opportunities for people to come and talk to me. And it doesn't seem to matter, you know, where they're from, what they do for a living. It just gives them a reason to come and talk to me because I've given them a reason because I'm doing this thing in public and they're asking me like, what are you doing here? And so anyways, it's just been very cool the way the doors of communication open when I'm out doing this in public. It's a cool story, hey? Can't forget the edges. Forgot this one side here. Touch that up. I think I got that side, yeah. Okay. Just gonna do a bit more of this white touches in spots. And the green on the edge. And I've probably met like every hockey player we have in Edmonton. But without knowing, I don't know sports, so it's just been neat the way people come up and talk to me, and then usually it's after the fact, staff at the place I'm painting at will say like, oh my God, do you know who you were talking to just now? And I'm like, no, who was that? And they start freaking out, and I'm like, oh, well, they're really nice. They're like, they're so lucky you got to talk to them. I'm like, well, they just came up to me. I was just painting and minding my own business. But yeah, it's pretty funny. The funniest part is the reactions of the people around me who are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're talking to that person. I'm like, well, I didn't know who that was. So yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. Got that. I'm gonna switch to my the pointier end. My last one was a bit blunter on one end. Ray, hi Ray. Is this the first layer of green you use only sap green, or do you mix it with a darker color for some parts of the green section? The green has a bit of the blue and the white from my knife, and then I have two greens. I think two greens. I've got sap green. I've got green gold. Some of the blue is mixed in there as well, some of the yellow from the background. What else am I gonna do next? Okay, so now I'm gonna add in I'm gonna scratch in some grass with my knife. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, the stories are so fun. And I've been pushed lately to get my book going. I've just written stories about all the things and experiences that I have throughout my career and stuff. So I've been compiling all my ideas, and I'm trying to organize a book of everything. It takes time. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how long that'll take, but it's no easy task, I tell you. So I'm gonna now mark in some of my grasses. So I'm gonna have one daisy that's way up there, and then some stuff over here. They're overlapping. I'm just gonna scratch in where I kind of want some things happening here. And they are all going different directions. Can you see how I'm scratching that in? And so it's making that yellow kind of pop through. And then there's some little ones further back. So when I recreate a painting that exists already, that's a request for like a certain size or whatever, I always tell the customer, this is never going to be a carbon copy. So I don't do any prints of my work. They're all original one-of-a-kind pieces. So I do recreate pieces with, like I tell people, it's kind of like it's a sister painting to the one that we're basing it off of, and I use it for the inspiration for colors and composition. And I have it here looking at it, but it'll be its own piece. Like it's, yeah, it's definitely not a carbon copy. I mean, my hand is doing the work. And people seem to appreciate that. They get that. It's not going to be a machine making it. It's an exact replica. Okay, so I've done some scratching. And you need to sometimes, depending on what you're doing, clean out your knife at certain points, depending on what color you're gonna grab next. So, just deciding what I wanna do in first. So I often do what's farthest away and up to what's closer. So right now I see some smaller flowers that are a bit further back that I want to kind of do. So I know I want this color kind of scratched in here, like a big gob of it right there. And that's getting kind of dried up, so I'm going to actually scoop that off, throw it out. It's too dry. I'm gonna hold. I think I just got paint on my forehead. Let's see, did I? Oh yeah, my mom said, I met Fred Penner. I did meet Fred Penner. Do you guys remember Fred Penner? I'll have to tell that story. I gotta think about how that went. I was at some kind of awards night for the Juno Awards. I wasn't getting an award. I was just there. A friend had tickets last minute and they couldn't go, and they offered them to my husband and I. So we're at this event and I'm at the table grabbing food, and there was a man standing next to me. We just got chit-chatting and just about whatever the evening. And I said to him, oh, nice to meet you. You look really familiar. I may have had a glass of wine or two at this point. And he said, oh, really? I don't know. Fred Penner. And I said, shut up. Right to his face, shut up. And he just looked at me and laughed. He's like, well, nice to meet you, Giselle. She just like, I said, no, I'm sorry. You're a hero of mine. I used to watch you all the time. I love your music. I was so starstruck and so ridiculous to him. So, but he was really, really kind to me. So it was really funny. Yeah, the people you get to meet. I forgot about that. I wasn't even painting. It was just, that was long before I ever painted publicly. Okay, next color. I think I see some deep, oh, okay, I thought it was deep purple, but I think it's more that color that I was dabbling with. All right, well, switch things up here. Go back to this color. It's kind of hard to see this little thumbnail of an image that I'm working from. What the heck I'm doing here? So we've got a little guy over here. A little guy, sound like I'm from Newfoundland. I went to college with a bunch of Newfies. I loved how they talked. Okay, let's go over here. I mean that with the deepest respect. I don't even know if you're allowed to call people from Newfoundland Newfies, but my friends, you know who you are. I love you. Perfect for the sky in Edmonton right now. Yeah, it is pretty overcast, isn't it? Oh, Fred Penner once stepped on your foot. Oh, that's too funny. You're gonna have to tell me that story. Wow, the things that happen in life, isn't that funny? Okay, I think, oh, I'm getting a whole bunch of paint on me now. We're getting into it, people. Got a huge gob of paint on my hand. That's going on my jeans. Shannon, if you feel comfortable, tell us the story of how that happened. That's hilarious. Thanks for watching, Nella. Are your kids watching with you today? I'm glad you caught me last time. I think you told me you missed me. I'm not super consistent with the times that I pop on here. It kind of depends on what's going on, but yeah, normally painting the size wouldn't take me as long, but because I'm keeping like sort of recreating a piece that already exists rather than just strictly working from my mind, it slows the process down just a little bit, but it's still really uber fun. Okay, there's a big That's a big pink one, pinkish one over here. So I did a big scoop of goodness right here, and I'm going to put that one right here. Just like that. That's going in there. And I'm going to overlap the flowers quite a bit. Hopefully that goes well. So the first one I did, this piece, I actually created the original one I'm looking at here in Dubai. And when you paint in Dubai outside, you can imagine how fast my paint dries. So to paint layers into your painting, it's much easier because paint dries super fast. So we'll see how this goes. It's not super dry here. I mean, it's dry, it's Alberta of it. And Dubai is humid, but when you're painting outside in Dubai, in the sun, oh my word. It gets interesting. Oh, people are talking. It's a family affair, Nella. Woohoo! Awesome. Loved it. Shannon says you were at his concert at the Jube years ago, and my aunt took my cousin and I got our record signed, and he was chatting away and accidentally steps on me. Oh, that's so funny. I wonder if that was the same year that I was at his event, because it was after his concert, I believe, part of like the Juno Awards nights. Anyways, oh, I quite like the painting so far. It's good to see like different perspective. It helps me create something. So that pink one is there. Okay. So now I have a group of couple red flowers right here. So I'm going to do those. And I tend to mix two of, not every time, but often, two of the color that I'm doing. So if I do red, then I'll do like cad red and layer it a little bit with maybe a quinacridone orange. I guess it's technically not red, but it's just this dimension that I really like to play with. That just comes with practice, really. It's funny, when I have my playlist going, when Quinn was really little, we would have our playlist going and I downloaded a whole bunch, like all the Fred Penner albums. And still, like, I haven't gone in and like edited my playlist. So I'll be listening to my studio music and then all of a sudden Fred Penner will pop on. Like, oh, here we go. I actually don't mind it. I like his music. I find it really relaxing and it's fun. I like his stuff. It's playful. So I got a red one there. There's another red beside it. How are we doing for time? 34 minutes. Okay. Good. Now I'll do this one about here. So that's going to overlap a little bit. And then we got a bit of a highlight of white, kind of right there. And I can't forget the center, so I may as well find my center. Find your center. There, there, there. And yeah, those ones happen too. Sometimes I skip the centers and give them a more abstracted look. These ones have them. And then a bit of a gooch there and gooch there. A little bebop over there and a little bebop over here. And there. I need someone following a camera to get a close-up of what I'm doing there, but it's kind of fun. Okay, now we've got an orange guy right there. And again, I like to mix it. Maybe orange has a bit of gold. Why not? This one's going to overlap right here. And a bit of that. Sometimes I forget words. I'll say a little bit of that and that. Detailed question. I won't remember how to speak when I'm thinking. I'm so into the creative side of my brain. I'm so far away from the word side of my brain. Okay, I like that. And we'll do that one there. This is quinacridone burnt orange. We'll do it right here. Different shapes, different species of wildflowers. That's fun. Okay, it's coming along. And now we're gonna do turquoisey, bluish. Here I am mixing blues again. This is why it's sometimes hard to recreate something. So this is like a Himalayan type of pop, or a California, wait, I think it's California poppy. You love the colors, Emery, thank you. I'm gonna add a blue, so it's gonna pop right down here. I'm gonna add a blue. Oh yeah, I think I want that a bit lighter. So like, there we go. Icelandic poppy, that's the word I was looking for. Icelandic blue poppy. And not all of them have names. I know some of the names of some of the flowers of my favorites. And there we go. Okay. I like that. And we'll do a bit on the highlights there. Yeah, that really brightens it up right down there, doesn't it? And this one, it's gonna have its center kind of over here. Right in this spot down here. Maybe it's gonna have a bit of doodads kind of popping up there. Maybe a bit of gold because it's there and it's pretty. All right, it's looking good. I kind of filling out this spot right now. Maybe I'll give that a second to kind of marinate, do its thing. So you maybe heard me say the flowers kind of smile. So I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you can see this next marking I'm going to make. But it kind of looks like a smile when you lay down the center first. So that one's gonna go right there. So you start, you'll be able to see it because it's a brighter spot up here. You start with a smile, just like this. Kind of like a crooked smile. And then you add the orange. As it starts to look perfect, I mess it up. I don't like perfect lines anywhere. See that little guy up there? He's saying, hello, I'm here. Hello. Hi guys, I'm here. Okay, I like to do voices. Ever since Quinn was little, I used to read, well, I still read, and we have, before bed, we do our routine, and it's fun with the stuffies and stuff. Don't tell him I said that. Super cute with his collection of penguins. That's between you and I, you and the 20,000 people that might see this video later. Okay. Now the petals go in just like this. They'll go. Getting a lot of mix of blue there. So we'll just layer up white. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello, Daisy. How's it going? Okay, I've used up a lot of white. I'm gonna have to remix some white here. Okay, looking good. Okay. That's a bit of a workout painting, I tell you. Is everybody still exercising? You still getting out of the house every day? Physical activity? For me, it gets busy and it slows down. It depends on my week. Lately, I've been doing yoga in the mornings, first thing. It's the first thing I do when I get up. Wash my face. Wash your face, sister. And then I do yoga, and then I get on with my day. And it's actually really been helping me sleep better. So I'm going to keep doing that because sleeping's quite nice. I had trouble sleeping most of my adult life, and I'm sick of it. And so that's been helping me, which is really nice. I'm actually not used to the sleep that I've been getting. It's funny what you can get used to and what your normal is. I wish my screen had bigger font. When I'm standing back there, I can't quite see what's happening. And I'm just mixing up a bit. Oh yeah, that was the yellow, or the white and yellow. Okay. I need my prompter. My son's reading all the comments for me. Okay, so that's the blue one up there. I'm gonna give that some time to kind of soak in that color there. Now we're gonna do a couple of these yellow flowers that are hanging out beside them. His friends are up here with them, hanging out. They're like, oh, it looks nice up there. Let's go hang out up there. I like being up high. We can see everything. So that guy's there. Another one's over here. This guy's going to be right here. His yellow friends. Hey, yellow friends. It's got quite a few yellow ones. Okay, we're going on over here too. Put them right here. They're all kind of bending and facing different directions, but they're all facing up. They're facing the sun. Then there's a pink one in there too, so let's do the pink. He's like right here, kind of like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to mix more pink too. And then I'm gonna put some white in there. Yeah, that's nice. And he's got a center. And a touch of orange. And a touch of yellow. These have some touches of white. This one wants the stem to come all the way up there. Thanks, Leon. You work in the, Lori says, I work out in the morning and go for a walk in the afternoon in beautiful spring weather. Nice. I know, I love walks as well. Walks are my favorite. I can't always convince Quinn to go for a walk, so we have to go for bike rides, which is also nice. The walks are a bit easier on my back. Okay, so we got that pink one. We got 3 there. We'll do 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna do one right there. This guy, okay, here. And then one right here. So if you just tuned in, I'm creating a piece that I've done before, just a different size. Something similar, as close as possible. But it just takes a bit more focus and concentration when you're recreating something that's that you're looking at a photo of. So this is a piece I'd previously done. And we're doing our best here to make it similar as possible to the last. Special request for a special viewer. All right, I need some more yellow. So if you're watching, and you've been watching a video or two of mine, tell me what you like about the live streaming. If you like it, if you don't like it, I mean, you're here, so you probably like it. If there's, you know, I think the video quality's been good. You've stuck around so far, so that's good to hear. And I'm working through some kinks. Uh-oh, there's thunderstorms in Calgary. Yeah, it's been kind of cloudy. I think we might get some rain too. But we need rain, right? So yeah, if you're watching, tell me what you think. If you like these live stream videos, what you like about them maybe. My last live stream reached over 20,000 people. Isn't that crazy? The power of social media. Okay. What did I do there? Okay. It's like, how did I do that again? I painted that. How did I do that? Yeah, and then this one over here. Well, it kind of had more, it's kind of spikier. There we go. I'll add a second layer of petals. That is what I did. It's funny, sometimes you look at something and go, how did I do that again? This one will be about right here. Yeah, right here. So we'll do one layer of petals. And when I'm painting a flower, I'm trying to look like even a flower from real life. My goal is not to make it exactly from what I see. I kind of look at it and like close one eye and kind of like blur it and don't spend like an hour on that one flower. I kind of look at it in an abstracted way, like my brain interprets it abstractly, and then I take the paint and I just kind of move stuff around until I kind of like my version of that flower. So if you're an avid gardener and my flowers, you question my flowers because of the they're not exact representations. They're not meant to be. They are meant to be impressions because my style is an impressionistic style. So if you're wondering, that's what it is. add some highlights onto these guys. Yeah. And I'm gonna do some spiky doodads in the middle of this guy. Spiky little doodads. Some orange, maybe some gold. Those are fun. I like those guys. Hey, little buddies. Okay, and then there's a nice pink one, like kind of right there. And then there's a couple purples. So this is going to fill up real quick in here. So I'll do the purples first. I start off chilly in the studio. I got a light here. I got lights there. I got light. So I start to sweat in the lights. Okay. I am going to do some purple right here. I think it's going to overlap a little bit, which is what we want to do. And another one right here. He's kind of sitting, it's kind of hanging out right here. Just like that. One's darker, one's lighter. Love it. The centers of this one's going to be like a burnt orange. Just to switch it up like it's got it in the photo. A bit of there. And then the yellow. Needs some highlights. There, he's come to life. There we go. Come to life, my child. There you go. And then a little couple white kisses in the middle. And this guy wants a couple kisses too. One there, one there. He needs some center and a bit of and some orange. It's got all personality in here. Got some of that, some of that. I'm going to do just a fun little touch of pink in the center of this, and a couple bit of white strands, just kind of little details, but chunky details. Pink one. I gotta get some more pink. I'm gonna move this yellow over. I'm gonna load with some more pink color. It's funny, I think I learned to paint super quick, especially when my son was a baby, because I would spend his naps painting. They tell you as a new mom, like, you should nap when your baby naps. Yeah, I didn't do that. I did a little bit. I'm not very good at napping or resting or relaxing in any time of year or my lifetime. So I would use the opportunity to paint while he was napping. And I was always tired, but I got a lot of painting done. And it'd be like, Kate, he's down for an hour and a half. I have an hour and a half to make painting. And I like to do it from start to finish, where he was down for 45 minutes. And then he stops his naps. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna? So I learned to make art under the gun, like under so much, like, whoa, I have no time. I have this little time to create. It was tough to do it when he was awake and crawling around my feet and wanting all of my attention. So I did most of my painting when he was napping. And then when he got old enough and he was in school, you know, preschool twice a week, which was nice. And then he was in kindergarten. He did full-day kindergarten. I think it was every day. I can't even remember anymore. And then when he started school, like I stayed home with him. I didn't have like daycare or did any kind of day home or anything like that. And so when he went to school full time in grade 1, I was like, oh my gosh, I have my life back. I love him so much and we are super close. But it was time. He's a very social kid, so it was nice for him to have that time to go to school and have his friends. And then I had my work time at home. But I would literally paint and drop him off at school at 8 in the morning, come home, eat breakfast, and paint from like 8:30 till 3 o'clock when he got home from school, 3:15. So yeah, thank God for teachers and school, actual school. But we found our rhythm now with this new way of doing schooling, and it's been really good. It's been awesome, actually. We have our days and our moments where it's hard, but for the most part, we quite like being home. Out in the country, especially. Back to focusing on painting. Here. So I'm going to do a pink one there. I want a pink one over here and over here. So since I have my knife loaded, my knife is loaded, people. I'm going to do it right there. I'm kind of using the wide edge. So it's still pretty wet with the blue. And all that means is just put more paint. More paint down. So I'm pressing a little less hard and just like get some thick. I use a lot of paint. I go through 2 to 4 gallons of paint a month. So you can see how thick this texture gets. So all that pink I just laid down, I'm gonna need more pink already. And I'm gonna do one moat right here. And it's gonna kind of have this kind of shape. There's gonna be more flowers down here too, so. Have more friends joining down there. Are you all still there with me? If you're there and I'm still working, tell me the video's still working. If you're out there, if you're still watching. Usually it notifies me if the video decides to stop working, but just making sure. Oh, that looks good. I want to make sure I'm not talking to nobody right now. Get my paper towel out here. I'm gonna run it. Almost, it's getting there. What am I doing now? Yeah, I'll do a couple more of those yellow ones. So that one's there, this one's gonna be here. And this one's gonna be here. Oh, it's so thick and juicy. Okay. So I have two big orangey red ones right there. I need some more orange. What do you think, Shannon? Are you still watching? Do you like it? This is for a lady named Shannon, one of my collectors. So this is sort of like an orangey red. It's not just orange. It's definitely got a mix happening. So I want to go, I'm going to put this blue one here first. Yes. Blue guy, a little blue guy. And you're right there. He's there. He is here. When you have your knife loaded in the color, sometimes fun to keep going with it. And then he's going to be over here too, but that one's behind. Okay, so gotta pay attention what's in front, what's behind. The video's still working. It's a bit choppy at times. Oh, I know, sometimes it is. Still here, Lori, thank you. Oh, good. Thanks, Shannon. Good. Thanks. I'm glad you like my stories, Lori. I have so many. Oh, it's ridiculous. I'm just reading your comments. Yeah, it could be your connection too. That's true. Okay, I like what I see in the reflection here. Okay, and I'm gonna do, there's a couple there and then here. Okay, this is orangey red. Orangey red. Is that the color I want? Yeah, that's it. Here we go. That's a bright one. So this one goes down first and it's gonna be like right here. Okay, kind of blocking. And you want that to be and it's just like that. It's not perfect. It's fun. It's free. Flowy. We'll do a bit of orange on top to give it more. Just keep working it till you like it. Till you like what you see. That's fun. And another one right here. He is right here. It's, 20 strokes till you get your shape. The nice thing about the quality of paint you buy is it's got shine in the jar, it will have shine on the canvas when you lay it down, and it will dry with that same shiny, beautiful shine. It'll dry like that. When it dries, it stays shiny. That is good paint, which is what you want. If you're gonna go to all the trouble to make a nice painting, I encourage you to spend money on good paint. I'm on my knees down here. Can you see me? Hello. I'm just down here. I'm still here. Okay. And then a bit of yellow. And yellow. And those have a bit of green. Need some light green. Thanks, Margie. While preparing supper. I know, is that fun? Something to do while you're making supper. I'm almost done here. Just about done. Got a bit of green I want. And there's a couple blue flowers I want to add in there, darker blue. Let's see what colors those are. Yeah, it's got, okay, so we need my phthalo blue. We'll do a bit of phthalo blue. Those pink ones have the fun burnt orange center. I'm gonna add some to this one. There's another yellow one in there, just in here. Kind of overlapping a little bit. Add a little more thick texture there. And okay, that guy has where was I going with this? I'll go there. Now this yellow one, what do I want to do? I want it to have a darker center right there. Give it a bit of surrounding interest. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It made sense to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this guy up here. He needs a face. He needs a face. And I need something in here, some smaller ones, some like little coochie. Little guys, little friends. And then the darker ones, I have a couple dark guys in there. It's kind of like a mix of purple and blue, to make like an indigo-ish color. So right there, and then over here. And then there's gonna be a white one. Okay, so I need to put this guy here. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like, oh, what's that? That color wasn't there before. Introduced another colored flower. Sometimes that just makes the whole painting. It's hard for you to see it there, but trust me on that. part of the party. Like, can I be part of the party, guys? I want to be part of the party. And he has a friend that came along with him right here. These two are friends. They're buddies. Make it a bit bigger. Yeah. And then I'll do a couple little touches of that color throughout, maybe to kind of because they've spread their little, maybe they brought some little friends to the party. And you're like, yeah, they're kids. They brought their kids to the party. They're like, go, my children. Go, make friends. This girl is so weird. Okay. They're so cheerful. Oh, thanks, Mitzi. And what am I using for my knife? This is a palette knife, a 2-inch palette knife. Party of flowers. So I can see behind me, that those two, the two blue guys, this one and this one, oh, this is hard. Anyway, those dark flowers, these guys need some lightening up. They need to lighten up. Relax a little there. See, relax. Relax into party. Have some fun. Don't be so serious. Come to the party and be yourself. Just relax. Relax and have fun. People want to know who you are. Just relax and have fun. You don't have to look like everybody else. You can look different. And then I want to give them some centers too. They're going to have green. Because they're different than everybody else. And everyone seems to like that they're different. And they bring something different to the table. It's not fun if we're all the same all the time. I need more paper towel. All right, now I want, oh, there's a, hello, didn't even see that guy. He's over here. Another one of those Himalayan poppies. And I'm gonna do probably this color. You're still here, Nella. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I've been painting for an hour and 15. Okay, so won't keep you much longer. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try and answer your questions as we go. My palette knives, the question about them, is they're just a rubber palette knife. This one I'm using to scoop my paint in and out of my jars. It's just a plastic palette knife. But the painting on the canvas is done with the rubber knife. And I have usually the 2-inch size. You can get a lot of paint onto your canvas when you've got a wider knife. But you do buy the palette knives from the art store. It's not a kitchen spatula, which a lot of people think it looks like it could be, but it has a nice smooth side to it. I guess some spatulas can too, but. Alrighty. So I see a bit, okay, I'm gonna do that Himalayan blue poppy over here. I do wanna add just a couple of this color. Little guys throughout over here. And then there's a Himalayan guy, like one of these guys is over here. Watching himself a little bit in my photo. So he's kind of overlapping that blue one just a little. He's got highlights. Forget about the sides. Sides need the love too. Oh, I ran out of my tissue paper. Okay, we'll go to not tissue. That was paper towel. This is actual tissue paper. Gotta improvise. And then, oh yeah, okay, I see what I need to do here still. Let's get some more yellow. That was full when I started. Now it's about 1/4. That's my gel that I add to some of my colors. Drop in a bunch of yellow, a little bit more yellow, and then I'm gonna do some dark green. Sort of where the stem meets the flower, there's that sort of darker way it kind of grabs onto the back of the flower. I'm just going to incorporate that. It's funny, when I paint in Dubai, they only have tissue. They don't have paper towel in Dubai. At least I haven't seen it at the hotels that I paint at. It's interesting. Funny thing. Okay. Yeah. So these come down like this. More in the photo. I'm trying to be more like that picture that I'm working from. It's a piece I did. I'm just gonna do that green sort of attachment of, I'll show you what I mean. Down here, there's this like little part where the stem kind of, and then, see that? Bottom part there. Do it there. This guy has a green center. I gotta add that while I'm on my green. You see this kind of thing here. You can see them better, right? Like they kind of pop more. So this has it here. I was thinking, what is different about this? These flowers, what am I missing? Oh, it's all even. Yeah, so they kind of all, now they have more dimension. Yes, I paint the bottom edge, Anne-Marie, always, and the top and the sides. I won't for the video's sake, just so you don't have to watch me do that. The front of the painting is the most interesting part to watch. But yes, I definitely do all 4 edges. And I prepare them with wire on the back as well. So they're ready to hang on the wall the moment you receive a painting. I'm just gonna add it back to this. I wanted this to be darker. Put that back in there, and then I'm gonna add the center back in. And when you have things that you want to change, it just adds more fun texture. So don't be afraid to make changes to your painting as you go. So as I stand back and look and compare, oh, there's another one. I missed another one. Right down there, I'm going to do another blue, this color. And he's going to be kind of spiky-ish. Just fill up that little corner. Just like that. Always more than one of that color, of a color. And then some white. There, there. This guy. And this. The yellow. And a bit of white. Just want to get this thicker. This guy and this guy. And this guy. Another color I want to just incorporate a little bit more is that one pink flower there. So I'm just going to add a few touches of that throughout. And then I'm just going to lighten up a little bit of the yellow flower, the tops of them just a little bit. A little more sun kiss. That was a thick blob. Oop, oop. So then I look at it and go, okay, does anything bother me about it? Do I need to make any changes? Just seeing little tiny things I want to do to it. You just kind of move it around. Do you like what you see? Little one there. I'm out of paper. I'm out of all my. Okay, I gotta borrow from my trash of paper towel. That might be my cue to be done. There you have it, guys, I think. Oh yeah, and I just want to do a couple touches at the top there of that white once more. Kind of got blended into the sky just a little more than I wanted it to. So just come back in. That white. Just like that. Oh, it's so thick. This will take a while to dry. And you know what? I think I want to add one of those, maybe right here, kind of, or right here, right where I want it. Add one more. I'll do a small one right there. So start with a smile. We'll do it like right here. And then the orange. Mess up that line a bit. Oops, got paint in my hair. Okay. Of course. One more mixture of white. Love the background and the details. Yeah, wash it over, Sarah. You can go start at the beginning. Oh, good, Shannon. I'm just about done, actually. But the nice thing is you can go back and watch it from the beginning. It's not the same, I guess, that's what I hear, but it'll still be up so you can watch it later. So I was just doing one more. I'm doing this flower right here. And just gonna put him in there. Gotta hold your arm in all these different weird, maybe that yoga is helping me get my ankles. Every day I do yoga, it introduces another position. I'm like, oh my word. When you don't think you can do it, you just follow her along and you slowly move into the posture and you surprise yourself what you can do. Honestly, sometimes not so much now, but sometimes. But I used to look at paintings and go, I can't believe I made that. And if you look at the whole picture, you can get scared off by something you're trying to paint. But if you just go for it and just trust the process, you surprise yourself what you can do. There we go. I think I'm going to be done. I'm gonna actually sign this bottom corner. Yeah, I can sign it. It's dry enough. So I tell people, always sign your work. Doesn't matter if you're a professional or not. Always sign your work with your name in the front, bottom right, bottom left, wherever you want to sign it. Tradish is on the bottom right, but sometimes it's bottom left for me. But I have a big chunky flower right here, so I'm gonna add it here. I don't feel like waiting. Sometimes I sign it right in the petal, which I could do in this case because, you know what, maybe I will wait. I might wait and sign the petal. I'll decide later. I have to decide now. Yeah, always sign your work so it's readable and first and last name. I tell people don't date the front of your painting. If you want to write a date when you did it, write it on the back. Because if you date the painting, it dates the painting. You know what I mean? So if there's any more questions, I'll hang in there for a second. I'll close up my paints, but there's the painting. I'll give you a close-up. How about we do that? I'll move try not to make you barf as I move my laptop closer to the painting. So here is that top daisy. Do you see how thick that is? Super thick. It's kind of hard to show you because of the shadows. But yeah, all the way down. It's really thick. This won't be dry by morning. It needs a bit more time. I'd say by tomorrow night it will be dry. But yeah, so there you go, Shannon, if you like that one. That was your piece and mine while I was creating. We can compare it to that other one together. And thanks for tuning in and watching, everybody. And I will be back, not sure when, but hop on, hop off. This is the big city bus tour with the hop on, hop off with Giselle, live painting. Thanks for watching. And yeah, this is it, 30 by 40, 40 by 30 inch painting. A piece this size retails generally for $19.25 if you're curious about that. But until next time, I will see you all. Thank you for watching and have an awesome rest of your day. See you later.